Hello everyone and welcome to Daily Dose of Wow. So much to cover, so let's get right to it. In the latest update, Sam Bankman-Fried is headed to his parents' home in Silicon Valley after being released on $250 million bail yesterday. The former FTX CEO will be under house arrest while he awaits trial for fraud, including allegations that he moved customer funds from FTX into his other company, a crypto hedge fund called Alameda Research. Federal prosecutors in New York have accused Mr. Bankman of unlawfully using customer deposits made at FTX to fund his other crypto firm Alameda Research. They also described this as one of the biggest financial frauds in US history, announcing 8 criminal charges, including wire fraud and money laundering. But he wasn't alone. Caroline Ellison, the 28-year-old former CEO of Alameda, also pleaded guilty for her role in this massive scam. Who is Caroline Ellison? Let's take a brief look. She was the captain of her high school's math team, and she was also a math major at Stanford. She's the daughter of MIT economists, Glenn Ellison being her father, who is also a professor of economics at MIT, Sarah Fisher Ellison, her mother, a senior lecturer in economics at MIT. SBF and Ellison, they worked together at a finance firm, Jane Street. SBF left to start Alameda Research and later asked Ellison to join him. There's speculations that at times these two were romantically involved as well. This reminds me of a great advice my mom gave me once. It was to basically have a cordial relationship with all the academically superior students in your class. Granted, I did not abide by that murky philosophy at that time, but it all makes sense now. In another breaking and undoubtedly a very concerning update out of China is that China may be seeing the biggest COVID spike yet. China's officials estimate that nearly 18% of China's population, around 250 million people, likely caught the virus in the first 20 days of December, with almost 37 million people infected in one day. Is it happening all over again? It's getting scary. The infections come after China stopped mass testing and released much smaller case counts publicly, having abruptly abandoned the strict zero COVID policy after severe protests. If these estimates are accurate, they would set a new global record for daily COVID cases, and this is as per the Bloomberg. The next news is for all the Canadian hip-hop fans and specifically all Tory Lanez fans. A California jury found rapper Tory Lanez guilty yesterday of all charges in the 2020 shooting of Megan Thee Stallion's. Lanez is now facing up to 22 years in prison and possible deportation to Canada after serving his sentence. Megan Pete, also Megan Stallion, was shot multiple times in the feet in July 2020 after leaving a party at Kylie Jenner's house with Lanez and her former friend Kelsey Harris. I don't know why she was shot in the foot. Was Tory Lanez exploring some sort of fetish? I digress. Nonetheless, he faces possibly 22 years behind bars unless his lawyer can work some magic. Megan did not initially name Lanez to the police, but she publicly identified him as a shooter months later. Despite being the victim, Megan faces major backlash for speaking out, both in the rap community and online. Meanwhile, bloggers and social media users attacked her credibility with some questioning whether she had been shot. All these celebrities like Drake and 21 Savage releasing lyrics, calling her claims into question. I wish well to both Lanez and Megan. And that's the end of the updates, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned.